And back in Space Engineers. I recorded this the same day as the last video, like part 2 of the update, because the last one was single player and this is actually multiplayer. And this is all the stuff right here on the update. Steam Workshop mod support, integration, automatic mod download and multiplayer, and new custom character animations. Showed that in the last one. Control panel, access block, gyro override. More types of catwalks. Control blocks through toolbar, fire weapons attached to rotors and pistons, multiple toolbar switch by dot, comma. Oh, that's the last one. Yeah. Never mind that one. That was the last update. Anyway, so I'm on multiplayer world now. Yeah, I was testing warheads in there. They make a nice little circled out area if you need to clear space. And I've dug this tunnel with a tunnel bore, shot all the way through one trap. And the base here, got the golden tunnel lit up. Ugh. There, got my work factory up there. All the stuff has color now. More likely gonna have to go around, tweak the colors a bit, because I have no idea what they were colored when I was building them. Like this is gray, so they can more likely stay, or I may color it to make it stand out more. The old truck, I'm more likely modify it. I put these thrusters on because I had issues where it wanted to roll over. I don't think I have the wheel settings correctly, or maybe I don't have enough mass on it. So I had to temporarily place some thrusters on there to ride it after it flew off the platform. Let's see. Yeah, all these are colored now. That's very nice. And I can actually use the corner catwalk from this one. Keep you from walking off. That'll be good. I found out I can't use my Mars background, unfortunately, for the simple reason that it's actually saved on the hard drive. It has to be a Steam mod when it's on multiplayer for some reason, which I don't know why that is, as far as just a texture file. I mean, only I could see it, but I mean, it makes me wonder if you can only have the skybox that the host has, instead of everybody having their own unique skybox. I'm not sure about that yet. So I just downloaded this one off the workshop real quick like. And let's see. Those pipes are orange. You'll have to be recolored, that's for sure. But anyway, I showed the work mule I had on the single player game. This is the second version I built of it. The other one was the third. This is the second. So I have all the work ships, or work mules, all lined up here. And it's just a single row. Large reactor on the back. More low profile. You can squeeze it in more narrow places. Almost reminds me of a fire truck for some reason. And this is a friend's little fighter ship. Let's see what else we got around here. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I had the same pattern on this platform, but modified it a little bit, made it a little bigger. It's all heavy blocks now. And that's orange. I can change that color later. Let's see. And this is the fighter ship I made. Tried it out. I haven't fought with it yet. I just built it, tested it in the creative world a little bit. I call it the ramrod, because the tip right here is like if you hadn't run out of ammo, last ditch effort, you kind of tap them with that, hopefully disable them while it doesn't damage your cockpit, so you can keep going. But who knows if it'll work or not. I have yet to test it. I'm going to More than likely give it a try next week. And this is just a little micro ship with a battery for fine detail work, and this is just for solely recharge the battery. And I hook it up to these attachments right here. If I ever need a small, delicate operation job in a narrow area, I can just hook it up right here. More like what I'm going to put on these babies is one of these, where is it? Yeah, control panels. Let's see, yeah, construction component. But I could put that on there, or maybe here. So if I ever turn this off, this is the merge block I was talking about that I turned off last time. I didn't have a way to turn it back on. Because I guess I could have went through here. I don't think I had these on when I done that actually. Yeah, these wasn't on. This was connected directly to this. Now if I had the control panel, I could have put it on there and controlled it, but now that I've made this modification of the cargo container, it's all good. And this is a little vacuum cleaner I made. A Hoover, basically. The reason I made this joker is because when I was modifying a ship, I had to break the connector, and I couldn't stop the connector from picking up items. No matter what setting I used, it's constantly dumping items into the connector. So I had to break it with full inventory. And the next thing I know, there's like, a stack of 14,000 steel plates and a bunch of other stuff sitting around, and I had to haul it by hand back and forth till I picked it all up. I lost some of it. So after that, I was like, by God, I'm gonna make a vacuum. So I've got this. Now, if I have to break everything or anything, and there's a bunch of just crap floating in space, and it's too heavy, I can just fly this baby right up to it and suck it right on up into this container right here. So I can hold, let's see, about 95,000 worth of stuff I can pick up at one go instead of transporting it by hand, which is very awesome. Oops, there we go. That's better. What is it? Brown? Huh, well, that's orange. Huh, interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Military's escort is red. That may be fixed on multiplayer after all. I thought I saw a ship a bit ago, but it had a green name on it. So I thought, man, it's not really fixed in multiplayer, but that one looks like it's fixed. And here's to hoping, as long as the desync bug is fixed, that's be much better. See, and why is this running? It shouldn't be running. Anyway, if this little ship right here, I made it on creative several times, tweaked the design a little bit. I think I showed this before in another video, so I won't dwell on it. What else we got here other than the mule? Cleared out more of the asteroid. I think I added that spotlight there. More roomy now. I still got to move these walls back more to continue building. Let's see. I don't know if, oh well, I'll show that later. And that green box right there is asteroid defense platform I was trying out. I saw a guy make a satellite. At least I assume it was a guy, I don't know. Made a satellite with, Gatling guns as far as, some form of defense. Container here with the bullets. All the gats are loaded. Just a reactor there. And let's see, which side is it? Oh yeah, here we go. So that's it. That's exactly what it was. Just a copy of their satellite. But I found out through experimentation, I set up 4 gats on an Armageddon world in creative. Just seeing how they function, and they seem to work better with blinders. And this is set at a precarious angle for some reason. All the platform blocks are this weird angle. So instead of being flat like it needs to be, it's just kind of sideways, just weird funky angles what it is. So I tried to go around and build blinders. See, basically I want it to focus on the sun, anything coming in, and it focuses all of its, basically trying to trim its range to a cone. And I had to build them this high to keep it from shooting to the side. Stuff is way over there. But it seems to work fairly decently. Still testing it. I haven't had it that long. Oh, there's some. They're going to the other one. Oh, testing grounds. Which I don't care over there, because see, that one's fine, that one's fine, this one's fine. It's just this one's getting beat all to hell and back. Saving. Okay. That ship's getting awful close. But to test it more fully, I built just a quick makeshift platform right here in the sun. Just seeing if it gets hit. The old landing gear right there. Color them now. It's pretty awesome. And this is a small ship building platform. I'm more likely move it so I don't have to color like part of it brown, but whatever. I was just trying it out. Got gravity, got a refinery assembler, large storage, little cockpit, and power. Just all the basics you need. And this section this should never get hit because that's blocking it, so I'll put lights here. And it's shaped like this basically because I contoured it to the asteroid. That's why it's all funky like that. I was basically just gonna, if it works, I could just build it out this way and just extend it and it'll be an actual platform. I'm more than likely some way attach it to here, a little tunnel that shoots all the way through to the other side. I have a walkway coming through there, steps leading up to here. I haven't, like I said, I haven't had it running very long, but so far so good. This is a friend's drilling ship. They volunteered to park it here to see if it would get hit or not. That was awful nice. Let's see. I don't think there's anything over here. Might be one ship over here. Friend put beacons on all the asteroids with different names. Yeah, there's one ship over here. What is it? Oh yeah, I tried to make a large ship version of a mule, but it just seems to lose some of the majesty of the other ones. They're not as compact, simplistic. I really wish we could like have medium size, well not medium, these should be medium sized large ship engines. You should have some smaller for the small ship engines because these are just way too damn big to make any practical build. I'd rather just be able to put small ship thrusters all over this thing, call it good. But anyway, it's just an experiment. Now the testing grounds, I think there might be a ship over there, but I know the grinding wall that used to be on the side of the platform is over here. It's been made a lot bigger, a lot bigger. That asteroid's all colored up. Here we go around the corner. There it is. Oh yeah, the merge block ship. You can build a merge block on the, when this was stationary, you could build a merge block on a ship, attach it with that, and push it right into the grinder wall. But now the grinder wall is mobile, and it's a lot bigger. Oh yeah, look at that. Big old bastard right there. Oh, I didn't pick the color out, by the way. I don't even know what color that is, actually. Sea green, maybe? I don't know. Got the engines to the side. It's got a large reactor. 5 of these large containers. It's all hooked up with, yeah, containers, small containers. So, very awesome. Grind anything you need to grind, pretty much. And last but not least, I don't know if I showed the cube or not, but I'm going to show it even if I did. I'm going to show it again. This is really the first thing I built, large ship wise. I mean, it's not even a ship, it's a freaking box. This one had all the highly reflective windows. It's been changed to these in an effort to try and increase frames, but I don't know if it helped or not. I mean, it's like once they get this size, they just bog you down either way, pretty much. So basically just, it's completely heavy steel blocks. I was going to build, the whole idea to this is I wanted to build something, a base that I could keep in the sunlight if need be, and it could take a hit and not just destroy the whole thing. So I was gonna build these here, you know, Gatling guns, but there were issues with them shooting other ships, so they're disarmed pretty much. And I actually knocked a few of them off when I bumped in this cube. I bumped in this cube with a tiny ship and just sent it hurtling off, and it grazed the asteroid before my friend could gain control over it and bring it back. You know, but when you're trying to fly it with all these thrusters here, it barely moves. It's really weird. And of course it's got a connector hooked up to the large container. This was like my first attempt at a mobile base, pretty much. One that could take meteor hits and survive. As long as you have the roof pointed towards the sun, you should be fine. And you know, you can fly it like a ship, of course. I put these walls around here just for the hell of it, just for looks. Med bay, always handy. I've just got 3 small reactors, and I may eventually put a 4th if I need more power. I didn't have enough room for a large reactor. Guess I could put it there, but I don't want it too claustrophobic in here, you know. All the stuff's piped up. I have a few more containers back here. Hide the gyros down there. And of course, right here is a gravity generator. I have it hidden like that. I need to switch that out for one of the new ones that don't have that lip. That's the only thing that's bothering me. And I have my three work ships. Ew. These are some of the first ships I ever made. I think when I was watching Good and Coaster and Nvidia and Milby, I think Milby made a drill ship kind of like this one right here. And, you know, it's one of the, you know, simplest ships to build. It's effective, useful. So I made one, and then I made a grinder and drilling ship, or welding ship. I don't know why I put weapons on them. I know I put a rocket launcher on this one, so if I'm grinding the ship and, you know, part flies off and I don't want to chase it and grind it, I can just shoot it with that and be done with it. It doesn't have any extra storage on here. and it's not piped. You have to just, you don't even have an ejector on it. This is just first ship basically. I would just fill it up, go over here and pull all the stuff out manual like so. Very low tech ship. You have to load it by hand too. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh well. They're here. I may eventually modify them to have some form of connector hookup. I don't know. I may just leave them like that just for memory's sake. Good grief, I tell you. And it's been so hot. The heat just saps the energy out of you, might put you to sleep. So yeah, got the cube and got all the other things. I got the experimental sunny side base, testing it out. See, because kind of got tired of building in the shade. Good and established, so I'll just keep an eye on this, and if it survives, I might just move my entire operation over here. Scalp this asteroid right up and continue the platform on. Or either I'll keep following the contours of it and just build a ramp up. I don't know. See, following the contours, it's hard to find flat areas like this to work with. I mean, it just keeps going up rigid wise. But, saving. It's easy to walk up anyway. Just like so. Oh, I thought one was coming. It's over there. Yeah, a good thing with the beacons on the other meteors is they kind of, draw the meteor fire. So instead of everything coming here and just burning through your ammo, kind of saves it a little bit. Even got a little observation chair when you want to watch them come in. Shame wouldn't happen now. Get to see it in action. Oh well. Now the next thing I wanted to build, since I have my Hoover vacuum ship, which I probably need to modify it and put like 3 or even 6 of these collectors around, but I don't expect to have many incidents of items floating in space, so hopefully I won't need it very much. But I was going to try and build kind of like a modified truck, one of these, but a forklift type deal with let's see here, with welders. Basically I wanted the welders to be face down like that. Yeah, on a small ship of course, not a large ship. So I make a little truck with these faced like that, attached to blocks, attached to pistons, so it's a forklift, so I can raise it up and down as I need to. And the reason why I was going to do that, is for this floor. Whenever you receive thruster damage, it's just a pain trying to fix it with your little welder and stuff. So I was going to make a truck that I could just sit here and just drive around, and it would weld the floor as I drove around. So after a long day of crashing ships and thruster damage, I could just get the truck and buzz around, fix all the floors, and call it good. So yeah, I may work on that. Of course, I think what I'm going to do right now is recolor some of the stuff, just because, stuff that isn't organized kind of triggers my OCD, so I'll check back in later. Alrighty, so I've been working on this, converting that truck into a forklift type welder. I have no earthly idea if it's going to work. It may not work at all. Put a piston in here because I had to cut the front end off to modify it, so it's like a little car lift right there. Does the job. Allowed me to put wheels back on without having to fly this thing somewhere else. Now, I'm not exactly sure. I may convert that hookup over there and raise it up and arc it over so I can just raise these up and hook to it directly. That's more than likely what I'll do. But let's see. Keep hearing random strange noises. Must be more sound bugs. I think it's about good. I missed a block here. Let's see, that's attached up to there. Kinda want to add a slope there, actually. Oh well, I'll do that later. I can do the cosmetic work later, just gotta see if it'll work. Let's see here. Of course, nothing. I don't have this cargo container hooked up, so I'm not sure what to do about that. I may get rid of this connector and just keep a bunch of plates on there. Maybe I could rig up some way to feed them into there. And I couldn't do this and have this lift up and down. I don't know. I'll work on it some more. Let's see, but right now, we need some damaged floors. What we need. New sound effects for everything too. It's pretty interesting. Okay. Welder. There we go. So we'll split this in half. Let's do 130. It's close enough. Put that in there. And that in here. There we go. Now, all that's left to do is lower this baby. Try it out. Let's see, lower all that. There we go. Not exactly sure why it's staying in place. That's interesting. Maybe that block is too far back. It's kicking it up. Let's see here. Mass off. Mass on. Yeah, that's more likely what it is, I think. It's not acting like it's under gravity, really. Put a gyro so I could do fine tuning on it. Yeah, it needs more mass. That's exactly what it needs. Let's see here. See if I can hold it right there. Get under here. Let's see, we got a mass block right there, so probably need a block. I don't want to break that, or I'll send that flying. I could put a mass block. Let's see, mass block number 9. Maybe put one in between here. Steel plate. Yep. Yeah, right in between these connections, perhaps. No. Don't want to go on these. That's weird. I don't know why they won't fit between there. Maybe it's something to do with the pistons. Oh well, let's put a few up here. Let's see, gravity components. I put some in here. Yes. There we go. Let's see, and there's one underneath there. I don't know if I need one in the back or not. I guess I'll have to drive it around to find out. Okay. It doesn't seem too bad. Let's see, pistons. Piston 1 and piston 2 is going to be, I'll just call it the lift. Alright. Now the lift, maximum distance is all the way. Minimal distance is that. Reverse, let's see how it does. Okay. So that's how it'll be, I guess, when I drive it around. Line up. Not the easiest thing to drive. There, parking brake on. Now we need a shortcut for the welders. Just in case I want to toggle them off and on. Okay. See, there's one for pistons too. Let's see, reverse and reverse. Okay, so hit 2 and 3 at the same time. Let's see. Do I have enough plates? Are they attached? Parking brake. Let's see. That should be attached. Oh, they're in the connector. I need to put it in the welder. I don't know why it ain't drawn into the welder. That's crazy. See, is it low enough? Well, it should be low enough. Let's see here. Okay, am I going crazy here or what? Why ain't that working? Welder's got plates. If they're touching the freaking floor, that ought to be good enough. Let's try and raise it maybe a hair. Maybe it's touching it too close. Oh, there we go. So we need a minimum distance is what we need. And camera just don't want to cooperate. It won't zoom out or nothing. And you can't get in front of you because it spazzes out like a bastard. Let's go to cockpit view then. There we go. And we are done. So how about that? A little low. Ooh, maybe need a little more weight in the back end. Just a hair. Yoink. Yeah. I think it's because I only have half gravity on here. It's kind of acting weird. One more should do that. There we go. Forwards. Good enough. Backwards. Whoa. I don't know why it's got so much power. Oh, I think I know why. I didn't adjust the new wheels. There's only got 2 wheels. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. They are not set up properly. I'll set them up real quick like. Yoink and yoink. And power 10. You don't want too much power on these things. You just go skyrocketing off into the distance. There we go, power. I actually blew off some of the rockets I had on this thing because I put it to full power and then I backed up and I just slammed into the wall and they exploded. But it was all good because I was going to take them off anyway. 10% power. Okay. Let's try that now. Yeah, slow. And brake. Back is slow. That's good. Okay, that'll work. So far so good. Seems wide enough. Yeah, maybe I could lower that on the lift. 0.5 seemed to be good. Maybe a 0.4. Any lower it's like you hang the floor. It's too low. So yeah, that's pretty good. And just hit on the lift. Reverse. That goes all the way down. Lift, reverse. That's maximum distance height. That's what that is. On height I want all the way. Minimum distance we'll put 0.4. Okay. 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah, it seems to work. See, and these are not connected. Well, get over there. So I should be able to do them one at a time without a problem. Yeah, there we go. If I can have an individual hookup, I'm done with that one, and I can do this one. Huh, that ain't too bad. Okay, that works for me. I like it. So I guess I'll cut it off right here. It's a little floor or platform repairing vehicle. I may try and streamline the design later. I could probably move it back a few blocks, but hey, I like it. So I'll catch you on the next one.